Hello, my name is Andrew and I am here to talk to you about my music magazine. I am a young Brighton resident looking to set up a small music magazine company to be dispersed around Brighton. I researched what the main genres are in Brighton and I found that one of the main genres is indie. Because of this, I have decided to focus on the indie genre as well as it having multiple subgenres to use on my magazine. I titled my magazine Indigo as I thought of making the title something to do with the genre itself. I looked at a few different local music magazines such as The Source, XYZ, The Fly and BN1. They all had different styles of how their magazine was laid out and each have based their music magazines on a specific genre. I focused on The Source as their magazine is mainly based around the indie genre. The Source magazine has a lot of good features that I included in my own magazine, such as the title being one of the biggest things on the front page and having a page about new upcoming bands, also having reviews of events and bands included somewhere else in the magazine. I also tried to include some bright colours as well as having some darker colours, as this will give me a contrast and hopefully won't make the magazine too repetitive and make it seem boring. Looking at the Fly magazine, the front cover looks very basic. The colours are not as vibrant as some of the other magazines, as the background is grey and the title is black. However, even though it looks vague and dull, they've made it appeal to their target audience, which shows that even though it's basic, it works in gathering attention. Since the front cover gathers attention and is basic, I could use this in my magazines and it won't make my front cover look too complex. The third local magazine I looked at was XYZ. I was immediately attracted to the title, which was really bold and stood out from the rest of the page. I also really liked the film roll at the bottom of the cover, which had different pictures of what's in the magazine. I took some ideas from this magazine, which I used in my front cover. I used the red and black idea from the title, and used it in my front cover as well. For my secondary research, I looked online and found the Enemy Media Pack, which gave me the information on their readers. For example, I looked at the audience statistics, which shows 63% of their audience is male, and 37% is female. This shows that it is a very male-dominated magazine, but they have to include some female-related topics. Comparing this to my statistics, mine are a very even balance of male and female. For my magazine, I was inspired by other music magazines such as Enemy and Kerrang! The front covers for each were bold and vibrant, which caught the reader's eye pretty quickly with big pictures of the main band enlarged into the centre of the page. For my title, I thought about what colour I should use and which would look good alongside red and white. I thought of the colour indigo after being inspired by the title that I created. For my primary research, I created a research questionnaire and I found out that my main target audience is 14 to 17 year olds. Also, I found out there's a multitude of genres that my target audience like. Because of this, I decided that I won't have a full indie magazine, but I also have some other sections dedicated to other genres. Some of the other data I got from my research questionnaire was my target audience would most want to see in a magazine. The biggest vote was to see band interviews included. The second most wanted thing was festival reviews and previews. Using the chart that I obtained from my questionnaire, I found out that my main genres that my target audience like is indie and hip-hop. The local clubs in Brighton show there is quite a big indie scene with clubs and venues such as the Green Door Saw, The Hope, Concord 2 and Blind Tiger. Since there is quite a big indie scene in Brighton, it links in with my target audience's likes. Using this information, I can include my findings in the topics of my magazine.